Hi, Seth Feider. I'm going to show you how to rig up a Tokyo rig. Step one, choosing your Tokyo rig. We offer them in 3 different hook styles. One's got an extra wide gap, one's got a round bend, one's got a straight shank, all personal preference. I'm a wide gap guy, that's the one I choose. So we'll take our Tokyo rig. They come with a swivel on them, a little dropper, and a hook. Match your hook up to the size bait you want to use, and then take your line, and this is basically a heavy-duty power fishing drop shot rig. So we're going to do this with a bit heavier line and a bit stouter tackle. So you tie on to the end of this swivel, any knot of your choice. Just going to quick do a palomar. Trim off the tag, and we got her attached to our line. The next step is adding the weight. And with a Tokyo rig, I flip it a lot into grass and wood, and I will say one thing, you can get by with a lot lighter weight on a Tokyo rig than you could with a Texas rig or a jig. So, a lot of the places I might flip a half-ounce jig, I might only flip a quarter-ounce Tokyo rig just because of the way this bait goes through cover. You can get by with a lot less weight. But anyways, putting on the weight, I prefer, a flipping style weight. And I'm going to put that on there with the cone down. I think that allows it to penetrate the cover a little better. We're going to slide that up on the wire. Take a pair of needle nose. And I just put just the slightest little bend in there. Just enough to catch the weight. That way, I can bend it back real easy, change out weights, and I'm not, ruining a rig. I see people, put a whole loop in there or whatever, and then when you go to switch weights, you end up tearing up the wire. So I just put a slight bend in there, keeps the weight from sliding off. Then the last step is selecting your bait. This happens to be a little beaver style bait, craw style bait. That's what I prefer for flipping. You can rig any style plastic you want on there, but basic Texpose rig. Push it into the head of the bait, just past the barb, pop it through, slide it up over the bend, line it up on the back side, keep it super straight. Punch through, and then just tuck the point back in. And that's your basic Tokyo rig. Like I said, this is a power drop shot fishing rig, essentially. I can throw it into the thickest cover, fish it on big line, big hook, and catch some really big fish. And it really excels in pressure situations. Lakes that are getting beat up, ton of pressure, ton of tournaments, fish that have seen everything under the sun. This is just something different for them. You're basically putting a drop shot in a place where nobody else will, because drop shotting is typically a finesse technique, spinning rod, light line. This is the heavy-duty power version of it. Fish it just like a regular drop shot, throw it in there, shake your slack, that bait stands out real nice, kind of kicks around, looks super natural, but an awesome way to catch fish in pressure situations behind people, or maybe if they're just not biting that good. But check out the Tokyo rig.